Alright, what's good guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a beginner's guide to Q4. I've had so many questions in the last few weeks from people who have, just started ecom or started in the last few months about what Q4 is, how to utilize it, what's involved, why do we even care, etc. So I just thought I'd do a video covering off all the basics, giving you guys some source on how to make a shit ton of money in Q4. Last year in peak Q4, I think between like 15th of November and 15th of December, I did about $420,000 in revenue and a little over 30,000 on Black Friday itself. So today I'm going to be talking about all the systems you need in place, everything you need sorted to do big numbers in Q4, and maybe even pick yourself up one of these. This is the make or break season for ecom. It is what everyone in ecom spends the first 9 months of the year preparing for in order to utilize on, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas. All of the real serious money in ecom gets made in Q4, and I'm going to break it down real simple for you all. No fluff, no bullshit. All right, so what is Q4? Why does it matter? Why is it such a big deal? Essentially, what Q4 is the fourth quarter of the year. Fourth period of the year. Buyers are going crazy. People aren't hesitant. People are more impulsive. They have more money to spend and they're eager to spend it. You got a bunch of events in a row. You got Black Friday, you got Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, New Year's, Cyber Monday, Boxing Day. You got so much stuff in a very short period of time. It's a season of giving. People are buying stuff for themselves. They're buying stuff as gifts as well. It is just the time of year to be selling stuff. Ad costs can go up a little bit, but conversion rates just go through the roof. On average, an ecom brand does about 3 times as much revenue in Q4 as opposed to every other period of the year. If you've done a good job and you set yourself up for Q4, it can make your whole year. Going into Q4 with a solid product is the first thing you want to consider. You want to be selling stuff that's giftable, stuff that's seasonal, or solves a problem fast. Think stuff like jewelry, watches, clothes, toys, the sort of stuff that people are buying during the fourth quarter of the year. Positioning yourself as like the perfect gift is what's really going to trigger impulse buys and get you through Q4. Secondly, your store, your creatives got to be on point. Obviously, these need to be tailored to the events that are coming up to fully utilize and maximize them. You need to be running a Halloween sale. You need to be running a Thanksgiving sale, early Black Friday sale, Cyber Monday sale, Christmas sale. And you need to be making sure that these are lining up with your creatives, and you'll end up with some congruency to make sure you properly convert. Clean product pages, bold offers, same with creatives. Clear, concise messaging, lots of UGC style content does very well at this time of year as well. Good creatives, cheaper traffic, more money made. It's that simple. All right, offers. Arguably the most important thing about setting up Q4 right. Building the right offer for the products and creatives is what's really gonna help you to convert. And there's lots of ways that you can do this that are congruent with the time of year and what people are looking to purchase. Buy one, get one deals, bundling, quantity breaks, that sort of stuff absolutely flies at this time of year. People are often looking for more than one of a product in order to gift it to multiple people, or, one for themselves, one for their sister. Whatever. People are already primed to spend. You just need to give them an irresistible offer, something that is almost dumb to not do it. Like it seems stupid to not take your offer. That's when you know it's going to print. You need to give them a reason to choose you and your offer over the 50 other people who are competing in your similar sub niche, selling something similar with similar creatives. So your offer has to be super aggressive. It has to speak to the customers, to engage them and provide what they're after, which at this time of year, usually multiple products. Damn, even I've even seen people adding shit like free gift wrap, free cards, stuff like that at this time of year do really well and really help boost conversions. Next thing, we're gonna be talking about ads and testing creative content, testing angles, etc. through usually meta ads. Keep it simple with the way your campaigns are structured, but get creative with the way you're marketing it. Typically at the moment, I'm running one ad set per angle that I'm testing. Allows you to essentially very quickly determine the angles that are doing well and the angles that aren't. It has absolutely no effect to the performance in my opinion. I've tried all the media buying strategies you can imagine. This one just helps me to most efficiently understand exactly what angles are resonating with my audience. In Q4, this is particularly important, understanding exactly what angles are going to work So you're able to kill the losers fast and scale up the winners. It's going to enable you to make the most money in Q4. Also a really good idea to engagement bait a little bit in Q4. Your CPMs are going to be higher than usual. One way to get your CPMs down, although CPMs aren't the end of the world in my opinion, I think they're sort of like a fairy tale number, to be honest. Engagement baiting on your ads, pulling comments, shares, etc. can help to get your CPMs down. It's also social proof is also really good. So having as much engagement on posts as possible is really going to help to seal the deal. Email and SMS, super overlooked. It's insane how much potential there is with email and SMS flows and blasts in Q4. I see so many beginners leaving so much money on the table by not utilizing flows correctly. With a typical ecom, a branded sort of an ecom store, they are averaging 20 to 30% of their revenue through email and SMS flows and blasts. Traffic's expensive in Q4. So if you don't collect leads, retarget them with organic content, you are burning cash. This is the best way to do it. Set up flows now, right now. As soon as you've done this video, download Klaviyo, whatever email marketing app you want to choose, and set up your flows now. You should be incorporating a welcome series, an abandoned cart flow, maybe an abandoned checkout flow, and definitely a post-purchase flow as well. A good idea is to offer exclusive early Black Friday discounts, discount codes, etc. Early Black Friday sale access, which can all be done through email blasts, etc. When you are doing these blasts in Q4, make sure you're incorporating a bunch of urgency. Let them know this deal is now for this event. It's not going to happen again. You have limited stock. The deal is exclusive. People are already buying it. There's not much left. You need to make sure that you are encouraging FOMO, that you're encouraging buying intent and impulse, essentially. Last of all, mindset. I'm probably one of the most important things. Q4 is chaos. It's hectic. Last year during Black Friday itself, I think I was up for like 36 hours, had like a 3-hour nap, but it was like 36 hours nearly dead straight. Just being awake to monitor budgets and surf scaling the entire time. There's often shipping delays, logistic issues, ad account issues. I saw people getting DMCA'd on the day of Black Friday last year, which is just like soul crushing. So you need to be hyper vigilant at all times, understand exactly where you're positioned, what is happening right now, and essentially where you need to be going in the next few hours. Don't get emotional, keep testing stuff, stay consistent, and you'll make a shit ton of money. You'll have a great Q4 and hopefully push momentum through into January and 2026, which is coming up pretty fast. Sweet. So that's the beginner's guide to Q4. If you're new, don't stress. Just focus on finding a solid product, setting up a clean store, making solid creatives that resonate with your target demographic, stack strong offers, send out some emails, send out some texts. You're already ahead of 90% of people if you've got this far. I'm going to be posting a more in-depth Q4 video with exact specifics, etc. in the coming days. Just want to sort of get this out there for the beginners. There's lots of people who are, only a few months into ecom, or they've only, just started in the last few weeks, have been asking me questions about Q4, what it is, what's involved, why it's a big deal, why do we care, etc. So I just thought I would get this beginner's video out in a clear, concise way so you guys can take some value from it, understand a basic idea of where you need to be focusing your time and efforts in the next 3 months. Sweet. If you guys got any value, feel free to drop a sub, like, comment, and the in-depth Q4 video will probably be coming out next week. Got heaps packed in there for you guys to grab exact specifics from. I might even break it up into a few parts and do really detailed, 20-minute type videos. But that is all for this one. If you guys have any questions about Q4 or just anything ecom related, please feel free, drop a comment, ask, message me on Instagram, whatever. And if you guys have any specifics you are wanting to know for Q4, comment them down below as well, and I'll try to get to them in the next video. All right, sweet as boys, I will see you next week.